morning, ladies and gentlemen in Grand Colony in Nigeria. I remain your own elder statesperson, Reverend Dr. Bartholomew Agbochenu, coming your way this day, the 8th of March 2023. I understand that a lot of you have been yearning to listen to the sound of my voice. I have reasons for keeping mute these days. The reason not being far-fetched from the fact that those who call themselves UAAG protagonists gallivant round about my voice notes. Yes, I know, and several of you know, that those people, they don't have anything to offer. I have said it time without number. They don't have anything to offer. The real deal is in THEOBARTH. And when they stay, they will begin to ask questions, or they will begin to navigate and gallivant around about operations that are going on in THEOBARTH, and to begin to feed the people they have deluded. That is the actual thing that happens, and we have decided that the best way to handle things of this nature is to keep them in the dark. So me not coming out to talk as often as I had been doing does not mean that things are not going on. We are working. We just want to keep the UAAG protagonists in darkness, so that when they come up to deceive you, their nakedness will be open before every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Therefore, those of you that are THEOBARTH faithfuls, our silence does not mean that things are not going on. Things are heavily going on, and this is where I want to stay. I don't want to talk further than this. Stay with me in my place of belief. That is what I would like you to do. I am aware of the anxieties that are hovering around those of you that are THEOBARTH faithfuls. I don't blame you. If I were not close to the center, I will behave same way you are doing. You are not doing anything wrong. But my advice for you is, even if anxieties are gripping you, I would like you to be sensible about it. Be sensible about your anxieties. Reverend Dr. Bartholomew Agbochenu does not pitch his tent where nothing is happening. I know so much about the things that are happening, and I would like you to relax. Yes, some of you may not even believe in what is happening right now. No problem. This thing is happening to you because you are far from the center. We that are very close to the center, we are the one telling you this. And actually, I know I owe you a duty to be telling you this among people that are appealing to me. One even said, "Oh, elder statesperson, say something so that my BP can be normalized." My BP is rising because I am not hearing anything from you. I don't blame you. You have heard the sound of my voice. Relax, relax, and relax. And some of you that are feeling negative, no problem. No problem. We will get to the shore. Yes, definitely we will get to the shore. But the warning I would like to give to as many of you as are not 100% resident with THEOBARTH is this. Even if you have double feelings about THEOBARTH, even if you have doubts about THEOBARTH, make sure you do the needful. What did I say? Make sure you do the needful. You can be doubting THEOBARTH, but make sure you carry out the instructions to the letter. Make sure you carry out the instructions to the letter. Yes, there are some NGOs that have decided to be indifferent. It's okay, we have done this, we have done this, we have done this, we have done that, and since we have not seen what we have vied into, we will not do other things again. That is not a good decision to take. It is not a good decision to take. The current legalization activities that is going on in THEOBARTH, there are some NGOs that have dissociated themselves from it. I think that is horrific, and I think that is suicidal. If you decide within yourself and say that you have reached your optimum and you will do no other thing, it is suicidal. It is funny. It is suicidal. And it is funny. If you decide to dissociate yourself from the activities, now saying that it is too much, is it too much of activities? That is the bone of contention here, or the reality of the deal. I bet you, even if there are 5 more steps to take in THEOBARTH, Reverend Dr. Bartholomew AGBOCHENU, I am ready to go through it, if I am sure I am in the right place. And where I am, even if there are no more steps to be taken, if there are no more processes to go through, and what we are into is fake, don't you think that I have lost out? The processes to me are not the issue, but the issue is what we are doing. Is it real? That is the major question. And as a matter of fact, this is the truth that a lot of us are shying away from. To get money is not an easy thing. Yes, this is all what we know. To get money is not an easy thing. Most especially to the tune that we are talking about. It can call for many things. Yes, that is the truth. It can call for many things. Now, there are some dramatic things that are going on as far as THEOBARTH processes are concerned. There are some NGOs, some NGO heads that have decided and dissociated themselves from the ongoing processes in THEOBARTH, claiming that it is too much, it is too demanding, and they have decided to abandon THEOBARTH, and some of them have gone to UAAG. Is it UAAG we are going to? There's no problem about that. They understand themselves better. But the issue here is this. These NGOs have cluster heads that still believe in THEOBARTH. And these NGO heads don't believe in THEOBARTH. This is issue is. Now, listen to me and listen very good. Those of you who are cluster heads and are under these NGOs that have decided to dissociate themselves from THEOBARTH, I would like you to understand that THEOBARTH does not know any cluster head. THEOBARTH does not have any dealing with cluster heads. This is very clear enough. THEOBARTH has dealings with NGO heads. And if any NGO head decides to cut off relationship with THEOBARTH, that is the end of that NGO head with THEOBARTH and the accompanying cluster heads. That is the situation. Now, following this, what then should the cluster heads that still believe in THEOBARTH do? Like for instance, there are some cluster heads that used to get to me, cluster heads of Oluke. They get across to me. Oluke has abandoned us and he has gone to UAAG and the rest of them. What do? We are still interested in THEOBARTH. What do? This is what you have to do. You didn't subscribe to THEOBARTH directly. You subscribed to THEOBARTH through Oluke. Yes. And since Oluke had decided to dissociate itself from THEOBARTH and to head for UAAG, you have every right. You have every right to tell Oluke, before we subscribed to you, it was not the name of UAAG you mentioned to us. You mentioned the name of THEOBARTH to us. It is THEOBARTH we know. If you have decided no longer to stay with THEOBARTH, give me my money back. That is your right. It is legal enough. Having subscribed through UAAG because you had THEOBARTH in mind, Oluke has no right whatsoever to change the direction of travel. He has no right whatsoever to change the direction of travel, except you have not been committed by money of any kind, of any amount, except you have not been committed. If not, if you had been committed, or if you have been committed, what brought you and Oluke together is the THEOBARTH deal. And if the THEOBARTH deal is no longer in force, you have the right to tell Oluke, give me back my clusters. I don't trust that place you are going. Oluke is under compulsion to listen to you. If not, the law can hack down on him or her. I don't know whether Oluke is feminine or masculine. That is how it is. And by reason of this, I wish to suggest in this form. Oluke, as many of you as have subscribed to THEOBARTH through Oluke, I would like you people to get across to me. I will gather you together, unite you together, and you place a demand on Oluke I think this is what I would like to do for you, because if the fight is left for a single person, the person may not be able to find his way. Those of you that have been calling me differently or dropping messages on my private WhatsApp wall concerning Oluke, get across to me now. I will bring you people together so that you can form a force to place a demand on Oluke. If Oluke has trust in UAAG and you don't have trust in UAAG, you can pull out your own contribution from Oluke and let Oluke go ahead with UAAG. That is possible, whether he likes it or not, because Nigeria is not in the hands of anybody, and we are bound by Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You cannot come to Oluke saying that it is THEOBARTH I am investing my money for, and all of a sudden Oluke will now wake up in the morning and now say, I am heading for UAAG. He does not, or she does not have that right. That ends up about that Oluke. I am waiting for your call or your messages throughout the day today. Get across to me. I will bring you people together for you people to form a force and place a demand on Oluke. And by the moment you have brought yourself together, I know what I can do to grant you a place in THEOBARTH. I can speak to my boss about it when that happens. If you still have faith in THEOBARTH, I know what to do. When you successfully pull yourself out of Oluke, because Oluke has no right to force you to UAAG if you are contributory to his or her stand as an NGO head. Thank you so very much. God bless you. And on the final note, those of you who are in THEOBARTH, keep on in your faith. I have chosen to make myself of few ways. Please bear with me. It is for your good. Because the more frequently I talk, the more those scammers, they pick ways out of what I am doing and they use it to scam you more and more. Now, those of you who want to go to UAAG, I wish you good luck. You can go ahead. There is no problem. But this thing I'm saying now is to those who are THEOBARTH faithful. Please, if you don't hear me often, don't be bothered. I don't stay in a place where things are not happening. Don't be bothered. I have to come up for your sake this morning, because of as many people as are saying that my silence is no longer helping matters. It is helping matters in such a way that my silence is keeping those UAAG protagonists in darkness and they lack what to say. Thank you so very much. Continue in prayer. God bless you.